Denver Nuggets are coming off another impressive win, beating the shorthanded Golden State Warriors on Thursday night, 134-117. Jamal Murray had another solid outing, scoring 33 points, and Nikola Jokic recorded his 17th triple-double of the season. Jamal Murray scored 17 of his 33 points in a pivotal third quarter when the Nuggets broke open a tight game with a 16-0 run. The Nuggets are 5-0 when Jamal Murray has 30 points. And going back to Jokic, Nikola Jokic is averaging a triple-double this season. 25 points per game, 11.1 rebounds per game, and 10.1 assists per game. He's the first player ever to average a triple-double on 50% shooting. Jokic is shooting over 63%, by the way. And the Nuggets are a perfect 17-0 this season when Nikola Jokic has a triple-double. When you look at this Denver Nuggets team from top to bottom and the current state of the Western Conference, this is the Denver Nuggets' best shot at an NBA championship. This is arguably the best Nuggets team ever. What's going on, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Denver Nuggets and the golden opportunity that is ahead of them. If you guys can do me a solid favor, hit a like on this video. It does help it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Nuggets and NBA content. We're trying to hit 30K subs, so if you guys can help me hit that, that would be greatly appreciated. And real quick, about 96% of you are watching my videos but aren't subscribed. So if you guys can make sure you're subbed with post notice turned on, that would be greatly appreciated. After Thursday night's win over Golden State, Jamal Murray was asked whether this iteration of the Nuggets was different, considering that role players such as Chanchar were willing to sacrifice their individual opportunities for greater team success. Murray's answer said it all about this Denver Nuggets team, who sit atop of the Western Conference at 36-16. We're a championship team, Murray said. All that stuff, not being happy, has got to go out the window, or else we're not going to win. It's nice to have a coach that knows that and knows what we're trying to accomplish, close quote. The Nuggets are deep enough to throw in a spot starter who can fit in alongside Denver's core. Take Thursday's game, for example. Michael Malone thought Aaron Gordon would play, so Chanchar didn't have a lot of time to prep, but he came through in a big way and Malone praised him for it. Chanchar had 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, was 7 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, and he was the second best with a plus 22 on the night. It's important to mention here that Bones Hyland didn't play against the Warriors, while his name has been swirling around in trade rumors ahead of next week's trade deadline. And according to Tim McMahon of ESPN, he says that Bones Hyland is getting traded. It's a matter of where and when. There's obviously been friction between he and Michael Malone in terms of playing time. And when you look at this Nuggets team, for as great as they are, they're going to need a consistent bench for a deep playoff run. So the Nuggets are actually in a position where acquiring another helpful bench player makes a lot of sense. We'll see if the Nuggets get aggressive at the deadline. But aside from that, this Nuggets team has been seamlessly great. Thanks in large part to their starters and the four-man wrecking crew in particular of Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and Michael Porter Jr. With the way these guys are playing, it's easy for Nuggets fans to dream about a long playoff run and a championship. Getting this team healthy was the first big step for this Nuggets team to move forward with their championship aspirations. The next big step was to add the right talent around the core, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Bruce Brown have done a great job in that regard. The 5 starters plus Brown are all averaging at least 28 minutes a night, shouldering a heavy load and playing great basketball together. The top 6 have been rock solid for the Nuggets all season. And another big reason why this Nuggets team looks poised for a championship run is the emergence of Jamal Murray. The Nuggets need this version of Murray if they want to make that run. This version of Murray, one that has no hesitation within his offensive game, is the one that the Denver Nuggets need. On the season, Jamal Murray is averaging 19.9 points on 45.5% shooting from the field, 38.7% from deep, 4.1 rebounds, and 5.8 assists per game. And ever since his December 8th game winning shot in Portland, a shot that a lot of people think really got his season going, Murray has been on another level. He's averaging around 21 points on 47% shooting, 41% from deep, 4.5 rebounds, and 6.4 assists per game. Those latter numbers are in line with his pre-ACL averages from the 2020-2021 season. So Jamal Murray has been especially good for the Nuggets, and they're going to need him to keep it up down the stretch. And then, of course, you got to talk about Nikola Jokic. I mean, how can you not talk about the excellence that is Nikola Jokic? Look, I know a lot of people want to talk about Jokic being outplayed by Joel Embiid on Saturday and how that's going to hurt his cause at another MVP, yada, yada, yada. The reality is, when it's all said and done this season, Jokic is going to have a great chance to win his third straight MVP. And heading into this season, there was a sense that MVP voters would be hesitant to make it a historic 3 straight MVPs for Jokic, putting him in Larry Bird and Bill Russell territory, when the Nuggets, let's call it for what it is, they haven't been to the finals yet. However, that could change this season as the Nuggets look like legit contenders. Plus, when you talk about Jokic, you can't just look at his stat lines. You gotta look at what he means to his team. And numbers are undeniable. The Nuggets are 20.2 points per 100 possessions better when he is out there on the court. They win because of him. And Denver gets outscored by 8.5 points per 100 when he's off the court. Nikola Jokic is definitely deserving to be in the mix of some of these other MVP candidates. And he could arguably be at the top of that list with the way he's been playing collectively this season. And the last point I want to make in this video is the Western Conference is very wide open. I mean, we haven't seen a Western Conference like this in quite some time, and there aren't very scary teams to get through. I mean, the Denver Nuggets just beat the defending champs, Golden State Warriors. Now, I know they didn't have Klay Thompson nor Draymond Green, but this Warriors team has been very inconsistent. We know that. You look at the Grizzlies, the number 2 seed in the West. They have been very up and down. People thought that the Pelicans could be a dark horse this season, but they've fallen from grace without Zion. The Mavs are a one-man show. You never know what you'll get from the Clippers, and they rely too much on ISO offense in close games, which hasn't proven to work. Case in point, their most recent loss against the Bucks. The Kings might not be ready to take that leap. The Suns would have to go through an incredible turnaround to pull off another run. The Lakers have been playing better lately, but they're still 12th. The only team I see in the West right now that has been consistently good and are built for a lengthy title run are these Denver Nuggets. They are clearly the best team in the West, and given how mediocre the West is right now, the opportunity has never been better for the Denver Nuggets to get to the NBA Finals and win their first championship. People need to start realizing that this Denver Nuggets team has what it takes to get it done, and the window is wide open. The opportunity is now for Denver to strike, and they may never get another opportunity like this. So they got to capitalize on what's in front of them. And for as great as this regular season might end up being for them, they might have a chance to have the most wins in franchise history. But it's going to come down to how this team performs in the playoffs. And the opportunity is going to be there. And we'll see if the Denver Nuggets take that opportunity and run away with it. So the Denver Nuggets, they definitely have a great team in place. They've been playing extremely well. We'll see if they get aggressive at the deadline, but let me know what your thoughts have been on this Denver Nuggets team. Do you agree with me? Do you think the opportunity has never been better for this Nuggets team to get to the finals and win a championship? And also, what do you want to see the Denver Nuggets do at the deadline? Do you want to see them get aggressive, or would you be okay with them standing pat and rolling with this team down the stretch? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I read all of your comments. And before you guys get out of here, please drop a like on the video. It does help it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Nuggets and NBA content. That is it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Lucas signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.